back to test or to try to finish at least this chapter in the in Stellar Tactics. We'll see where we go with Stellar Tactics from here, but we'll see. Either way, let's continue Lincoln Clark's journey. All right, let's go. Actually, let's check the guide real quick to see where we are. We are going to check out on the captain. So let's check on this captain, which they've they said has all the has all the weapons on board, other than us, right? And supposedly no one can get to him, but they unlocked his door, so that bodes poorly for that guy's chance of survival. Just saying. If they can open their door and there's another scientist who is supposedly bad, I'm pretty sure at least whatever we find probably might not be the best thing for the captain, at least. I'm just taking a look around the map to see where the door out of here is again. The elevator. Ah, here we go. Cool thing is anywhere you've kind of been through in the map, you can kind of wander around with the camera, see, and then just select free people to run there. So you have that benefit. So one thing I'm not entirely sure if this is the case or not, right? But I have heard that endurance, you don't get any. Hold on. My hair caught my headphones. But I've heard that you don't get any. You lose a little bit of endurance if you don't start with a bunch of endurance. So I don't know. I've heard kind of both ways. I started some in endurance, but if that's the case, then I'll just go damage. So I might be going damage for a while until I know for sure. But some people were saying that it's the same. It's when you level up, you get a certain amount of health. So I'm gonna try to find that out today. If anyone levels up, I'll be watching to see if there's a difference between health levels or how much it goes up by. Oop, did we leave something on him? No, we did not. All right, so we need to go to the captain's room. We passed it a few times. The thing is that would be strange because I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's the bridge. Captains would be near the bridge, right? Or maybe, you know what? I think I actually went the wrong way. I think he's actually on the crew deck, isn't he? Hold on. Gotta check. On this deck, yep. So he's actually on the crew deck. Let's go back. Do a real quick run back. How's everything going, everybody? Though I hope you're all doing all right. Now I'm gonna try to not mess around too much because I know this is still early access game and it has a little bit of problems with the checking outside of the screen. So I'm gonna try to, or when other things are interfering, like even with the Steam overlay, sometimes it has a little bit of trouble. So I don't know if that's just me since I have so many things running right now or what. All right, so we want our melee guy to be going first. In fact, let's try toggling combat. Okay, seems like everything went all right. So let's skip their turn.
No problem.
Turn up the brightness on my side. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's anything. How do I stop toggling combat? There you go. Something pops up, I doubt it's gonna be too much. There's blood, so I think we may be on something here. Looks like discovery here, some blood in the couch, and some ammunition. I will tell you, this game really seems to, especially early on, really seems to be really pushing the SMG. And the SMG is really good, don't get me wrong. Really, really, really good, right? But when I did an all-rifle run a little while back, or not all-rifle, but all-rifle but one, Man, was that difficult to maintain any level of ammo. In fact, I think I only have one guy using the assault rifle, and it still was hard to maintain ammo. Because it just without his burst fire just is so much more powerful than I thought. If you have really good accuracy, burst fire is generally the better version. Oh, we want our hacker over here. Hold on, do a little quick hacking. Now we could just use the number and not get experience for it, but I think I'll be okay. Just hacking. There we go. 8 1 0 4. So, oop. I could have remembered. If I remember that number, I'd actually be able to hack it that way. So I know the last number is 7 because the number doesn't change. So it's always the same number every time. So I know to wait for a 7. There we go. Kind of neat that way. Oh, it's a legendary big gun. Now, there's something I should say about big guns. So big guns are really cool. Don't get me wrong, really, really, really cool. Making a build around it, you really have to be dedicated to it. By that I mean it does not level up very quickly. I would not try to have multiple weapons if you're doing a big gun. And it's feasible for you to do it with other weapons, right? But if you do it with big gun, you just level up so much. Unless you never use the sidearm, you'll just never end up leveling up your big gun. Because basically you have to shoot, right? And it pretty much takes your whole turn. And then you have to pretty much reload. At least from what I've seen. So you really, really, really have a limited amount of shots you can do. Found blood on the couch. Found a body. Oh, but no body. There's some hope you might be still alive. I was able to delay the cryo res for the next shift. That will buy us some time. Oh yeah, the last email I accidentally skipped. Anything else? Yes, the captain's been going into the vats. Okay, head down to the vats. Elevator is unlocked. You should be able to open the doors with the key card. If you have it, be careful. If the safe was open, then someone has the weapons. Okay, we're gonna actually do a real quick read of that data. So he's actually got a few things. Let's get a little bit of the story here. Sarah, I've changed the okay, and this is like with the code here, you could just put that in, but you won't get the hacking experience, right? But if you are doing a gameplay where you don't want a hacker, right? That's what you do. You know what I mean? You find the codes if you can find them. Not always can you find them, but you either try to find the codes or you hack. Then you stop hacking once you know all the numbers like you've been writing down and do something like that. I'm not sure if that'll ever be where it doesn't give experience, but we'll see. Alright, so Sarah, changed the lock key code is per our agreement to re-entry to cryo. As always, the emergency key card is in the hidden compartment in the locker, not the safe. The new code is 740184. Good luck during your shift. Up to this point, all has been quiet. I'll be entering my final brief into the log in several days. Regards, Captain Gary Fisher. Gary, I don't know how to explain this, so I'm going to just keep it as brief as possible. Some of this is just speculation, however. I wouldn't come to you with something like this unless I had investigated it as thoroughly as possible. Mortimer, that is, Dr. Ramus, has engaged in highly unethical behavior and has been conducting private research on sleepers. He's mutated live phage virus and has been experimenting on tissue samples. Please see me as soon as possible. This is a threat of there's a threat of viral outbreak, and there's a second team about to cryo-res. I fear the mission is in jeopardy. Emily, this is disturbing news. I've set an appointment with Dr. Ramus for later today. Meanwhile, let me ask the following questions. Is he volatile? Do you think he's capable of harming anyone? Can we meet before I speak with Dr. Ramus? I'm hoping this is just a misunderstanding. However, I trust your attention to detail in matters like this. Let's hope for the best. I can be available anytime to speak with you, Gary. We need to talk. I would be delighted to speak with you. I have made a most remarkable discovery. Is this Dr. Ramus? No, this is Marty. This is Marty from earlier. And I'm eager to share with you there may have been a small breach in protocol. However, the resulting research is astonishing. Let's talk 11. Or did they call Marty Mortimer Ramus Marty? But there is another Marty. I don't know. The resulting research is astonishing. Let's talk 11 a.m. Perhaps after discussion we can head down to the vat so we can review the results of my work. Okay, that's actually... This Marty is actually Dr. Ramus. Okay. At least from what I'm saying. Different Marty. Okay, just to see, I'm gonna... Hopefully this will... Okay, cool. Check on the bit rate. Seems to be doing better this time. You know what? I'm gonna press toggle combat. Okay, we're good. Maybe they fixed whatever was going on with there. I may have just been running into an unfortunate bug or something earlier. That hasn't happened the last 2 streams, I think, or this stream and last one. If you see one stream 1.5, then you know what happened. 1.5 and 2.5, 0.1.25. You'll know. Oh, hold on. We got a schematic. Crafting is funny. I'll explain it to you later as well. So now, one other thing is some skills do and do not raise your level. Right now, space skills do not raise your level. So you can be as much space skill as you want, right? It does not raise your level. Now keep that in mind, because you can have that may, I don't know if that's subject to change or not, right? But just keep that in mind. So I think the main ones you need to worry about is hacking and first aid, and crafting may as well. I'm not entirely sure if crafting does, but I know first aid for an absolute fact will level up your little orange bar there. So just keep in mind that so that and that things level up to you. But there are certain areas which will be higher level until you reach a certain level. So it's a trade-off. It just depends if you want to do long-term, short-term, or you intend to just try to level up faster than the enemies can try to level up. All depends on what you're kind of going for. So I am 100% sure there's something bad behind this door. So we're gonna do now. In this particular case, since this door is locked and needs me to press a button, I will not be able to do what I would normally want to do. So I want to show you a little trick you can do. So you can press space or just click that button there. Now I want Mason up here since he's got the two-handed weapon specialty. I want him right when the door opens. I want him right in the front, and I want him to crouch, right? Because I want to be able to shoot over him. Now I want to take our SMG expert here. Oh, actually, you know what? Is Mason quite in the middle? He's let's move him back. Let's move him back. And move him closer to where I think the middle is. Yeah, there we go. That's it. So we want our SMG specialist on one side, crouched, or behind him. That's fine too. You know what? Let's move him. Because I don't think that'll give our shotgunner too much extra room to play with. Okay, there we go. Oh no, that just put him right behind them. Okay, now let's move our shotgunner. As long as they can shoot, that's fine. He's having trouble moving there at all. Okay, that's fine. Right there. Okay, now they're our longest range character. If you come to a door like this and you're pretty sure something's on the other side, the best idea is have your long range character open the door, or a secondary. You know what, actually I'll use the shotgunner. I'll use Lincoln here. I'll have them crouch back here, and that way he can press it and stay crouched. There we go. So clearly we have definitely run into some bad guys. Hey, it's Captain Fisher. Is this name spelled different? Let's check. Is his name always spelled with a C? Oh, Dr. Ramus. Oh, we have some. Hold on. Inconceivable. to this point, the injections have had little effect on the physiology of subjects. However, something amazing just happened. I discovered the injecting the solution directly into the spinal fluid produces neurological mutation. Phosphorescent polyps rapidly developing along the spinal column of the subjects, eventually dropping off to form a biological mass. The mass grows, extending tendrils and reach out to other sleepers, simulating them. I think that we have a new life form here. Oh, I forgot. This is Ramus. We need to do his Doc Emmett Brown voice. Kelly and Dr. Jensen have been snooping around. I may have made the mistake of leaving a sample. I can't do his voice. If you're just coming in, I can't do it. This is the closest I can get to him. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, this is a really terrible Doc Emmett Brown impersonation. My headphones on, which makes it even worse because I can't hear myself properly. I have made a mistake of leaving a sample in the medical bay last night. Emily came in unexpectedly, and I had to leave in a hurry. I realized later that I was not fully cleaned up. I had not fully cleaned up after myself. When I returned, the sample was gone. Kelly and Emily were hunched over a microscope late in the evening. I think they're on to me. You know, he'd say something like "Great Scott" and then move on. Okay. The captain was so compliant. Oh, and here we go with the captain. The captain was so compliant. I moved our appointment to dinner hour when everyone was in mess hall. It was easy to clobber him over the head, wheel him down to the cryo bays while everyone else was eating. I made one last set of injections directly into the captain's spinal column. The new serum took effect almost immediately. The telltale phosphorescent polyps appearing near the injection sites. I am going to leave the captain locked in the bay with a remote biomonitoring transmitter. The sedative is wearing off. He's waking. Alright, let's move on. I might be doing a terrible Doc Emmett Brown impression, but I am doing great mannerisms. You unfortunately cannot see them, however. I got the mannerisms down, the voice not so much. Alright, so that's obviously the polyps he's referring to. So clearly we're not close enough to really shoot them. So let us wait our turn.
No problem.
Now I'm pretty sure the captain here has got a nasty surprise for us if we stay grouped up. But I will move a little bit forward. Who to shoot? I want to kill the captain, but the captain's gonna obviously have the most health. I could throw a grenade. Now, grenades actually have their own skill tree, believe it or not. So you level up explosives. They're close enough to get all of them in? Yeah, I could get all of them. You know what? Go for it. Grenades do some serious damage, as you can see. And leveled up. I think they may have changed how that works. Because I only had to throw it once to level them up. But then I hit 3 people. Well, they may have changed some things around. So some of my advice might be a little outdated. We'll see. Obviously, defend isn't going to help. I think just waiting my turn better. I mean, defend could help if he threw a grenade at me, but I'm so far away. I'm too far away. He needs to get closer. I wonder if he's got a melee weapon. I don't know if he'll do that though. Yeah, I wonder if I can just wait my turn. I'll wait until after him. Wait. And come on, run at me. There we go. That's what I wanted you to do. And I defended it. So turn took no damage. I think it took shield though. Shield's still something I'm kind of learning. I think shields go down no matter what. I think unless they totally miss. Excuse me. A little bit of hiccups. Unfortunately, we don't have another shot in us, so we'll have to just wait. I won't do defend again because I think that I might get extra AP. I have a feeling he won't throw anything at us. Alright. Wait, and now I won't get a chance at this point. We're doing pretty good at taking them down. We haven't been able to actually do 2 bursts. I didn't pay attention. Oh yeah, we would have been able to do 2 bursts. I should have done that. Come on, give him all you got. You might be able to kill him. Oh, really? So close. Oh, he's gonna swing at us. Oh, he's trying to move. He moved. Oh no, is he gonna throw something at us? Kind of worried. You know what? Do something. I want to do something really funny here. Oh, hold on. There we go. Shotgun him down. There we go. Ooh, we got a bunch of stuff. Ooh, some pugilist weapons. We have no one who's really specializing in that quite yet, so we'll wait. Alright, there we go. Alright, now I'm pretty sure... Oh, there's something in here for us to take from. A lot of reloading we can do here. Okay, everyone worked up, everyone got all their stuff. So let's go. It's kind of do a little bit of a breach and clear here with each one of these. Actually, believe it or not, there are stun grenades. So theoretically, you could pretty much breach and clear everything if you're willing to pay for the price of doing it. I would say space combat can make that affordable. Because space combat has greater margins of pay. So if you do a lot of space combat, you can afford grenades a lot more than you could if you're just relying off income off of ground combat. From my experience, at least, I can't say that that's 100% consistent. Oop, crouch.
No problem.
Let's move him in here. Crouch him down. Defend. You can crouch down here. And you can crouch down here. Nobody in here? Is that what I'm getting? Oh, no, I see your legs. There we go. They just don't see us. Oh, okay. Definitely more people in here. Bend. Crouch. Defend. Oop. Crouch. Wait. And you come here, crouch, and defend. Yourself. Okay, there we go. So they try to run past them. Hopefully they should have to get close enough that they get swacked. Oh, they decide to attack him instead. That's fine with me. That's what he's there for, to be the blocker. I think they added a little more blood effects than there was initially. Defend. I don't think they'll be able to kill him next turn, so I think I'll be okay not having him be full health. There we go. Can I shoot him from this far accurately? Probably not, right? Not really. Hold on, I'll wait, and then that way I'll have still a bunch of shots. Oh, and wait for that too. There we go. That's a much better placement. Could just start. Well, no. I'll defend on him. Him again? What? I know sometimes they'll switch based off of different events that will happen. There you go. And then do one more shot. I'll do it against the arms. Possibly crippling him. I don't think I was successful there, unfortunately. First torso. There we go. And it'll be Lincoln's turn to get rid of this guy. There we go. I do have to say that I wasn't expecting the shotgun to be so accurate. I guess it's to reflect, I mean, you are shooting a pretty good radius of shot at somebody. So now the other thing, okay, so real life kind of thing with shotguns, just to let you know, especially in like a, now this may be different for hunting, but like if you're thinking about like a self-defense situation, you generally actually don't really want that much spread. It's kind of funny because it's actually a real big misnomer. Generally it's always like if someone were to use it, and this is I guess in a self-defense case, you'd want to sight it for basically the longest hallway in your home, or to, like the where you intend, like if someone was coming after you where you think they were gonna go, right? And you wouldn't want anything greater than I think something of 6 inches. I mean that may even be too wide of a spread at that distance, because the idea is really, and really shotguns in it are ironically more beneficial for the fact that it's going to be harder to get through walls and shoot nearby and accidentally shoot your neighbor than something like big misnomer is a lot of like self-defense weapons is you really don't want to like anything with self-defense. A big element is not shooting through walls. That and then and shotguns, for example, not wanting to actually be super widespread. You just want a small spread. So there's a lot of things I think that are kind of movies definitely misrepresent. For example, rifles and pistols. Pistol caliber is not really that important, right? Versus rifle caliber in comparison. So like pistol caliber, even a 22 can pretty much do something somewhat similar to a if someone was like an attacker, to a higher pistol, like a larger pistol, depending. Whereas a rifle, the bigger the caliber is a much bigger difference, and that's why you see more of a restriction a lot of times, because basically the rifle is going fast enough to actually make the expansion be a tear, whereas the pistol isn't going fast enough. It's not passing a certain threshold to where when it goes in, basically the body kind of adjusts. As weird as that sounds, like adjusts to it, so it's not as big of a problem. So, like, not as big as of an impact compared to rifle, where it's going at a higher speed, and even like and something of like the same size would leave a larger tear than something like a pistol, which is going slow. So, a little fun fact. Very unlikely. In most of people's lives, it's probably not going to be relevant, but little fun fact I like to think of, I like to point out in video games, because that's really the main place where this knowledge ends up being helpful if you want to create something that's reflective in like a video game or some level of fiction, so you don't sound silly. Also, silencers on rifles are not really that silent. Just to let you know, they are not quiet. That's a big misnomer. They're quiet relatively, not quiet literally. I think the only quiet rifle is if it's a subsonic kind of situation, which I think if anyone's played Tarkov, you would be familiar with. Let's go ahead and crouch them.
Let's do this.
Okay, let's move her. Oh, let's wait to move her because I don't want her accidentally opening the door. We'll have him open the door first. And crouch. However, I'm sure someone. Hold on. Someone out there probably knows a lot more than me on the subject too, so I might be sounding a little silly, but at least that's what generally I've seen. So if you're ever writing a book, just be careful not to write something that's too silly. Another silly thing I always see, especially in like little animations, is that people like everybody their pistol in every animation I ever see and things. It's always like the stereotypical like Call of Duty Desert Eagle kind of thing. It's like that wouldn't make any sense to be carrying around just random people having just like all over the place. It's not something they would give to a guard or something like that unless they were like intending on stopping vehicles, because that was even like one of the original intents on that whole thing is stopping someone in a vehicle. So it doesn't make a lot of sense. I think it's one of those things of where it's cool factor. It's far more realistic if they're going to have something. It's not going to be a 50 caliber pistol or 40, or even a revolver. Like even like a really high caliber revolver is a little bit silly in some cases because it's just not something that a lot of times is provided. Make more sense to have some kind of smaller caliber pistol. Also, it's a bit of a waste, to be totally honest. Again, since caliber doesn't make that big of a difference with pistols when it comes to people, it does make a difference. It's just not as big as not a huge difference in stopping power, which is the most important element of any kind of thing, is actually stopping somebody running at you. So if you're writing something, consider that. Consider that a bigger pistol does not mean that the bad guy is somehow going to, like, it could represent like a bad guy's big ego, but it's not going to like kill the hero with one hit necessarily any more than any of the other firearms that the bad guys may have. Now, theoretically, anything could, like even falling could theoretically get, like, a lot of people make a joke, if anyone's ever played like any of the Warhammer 40k tabletops, there's a big joke about how like these big, like, beefy Space Marines, the worst thing that can happen to them is falling downstairs, because they can pretty much die immediately from falling downstairs in the game. A little bit of an exaggeration, but still. It's, believe it or not, that's again something that's, it's actually somewhat realistic. So, a little fun tip for writers out there is definitely do your research. People don't, people are more resilient in some ways and definitely more fragile in others. Main characters don't need to have a absolutely massive, silly pistol, right? To actually be able to be effective. Okay, I think we're actually good in here. I don't think we actually have any bad guys in here. I'm not seeing anybody. And if they are, they're so far down and so few in number. Yeah, I think we wasted our time with that. Okay, let's. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a super expert on the matter, but I do a lot of research because I write a lot. So I write on my own. I actually got a degree for creative writing, believe it or not. So I've done a lot of research for different things, for different stories I've written, and it's funny. As soon as I mention that, it locks up. Oh, hold on. I saw someone move. We might be okay. I think the computer was like, "Oh, look who's getting all arrogant here." Let's see. Don't tell me. I think we're gonna have to end up redoing that, won't we? Okay, pause button doesn't work. Let's try getting. Okay, come on. Enter, space. Anything? Press buttons. And that seems to like every once in a while I see somebody move around. It's like all the keyboard inputs. We were doing so well. Why did the bug come back? It had to come back. Ah. None of the button inputs are working now. Now I wonder if I can click things like these menus. Oh, I can. I can click these. Can? Oh no. Okay, certain buttons are working. Gotcha. Is the main menu working? No. Can we get to the main menu via anything else? Okay, so this is entirely different kind of game now. See, the game this is now is let's try to fix the game without quitting the game. Okay, so we can move. We got that. Let's go review objects. Okay, guide. I can bring up the guide. Now I want to see if there's a save. Pressing the guide button, main help button, or the exit button, both respectively are located in the bottom right corner of the tutorial. Oh, you know what, guys? I might have an idea. What if I Can I? No, I can't go to the menu. I was gonna say, what if I rebind? I could rebind the save button. Okay, is there a quick save button? Ah, quick save. Let's hope that works. Wait, I can exit there? I don't know if quick save's working here, buddy. Oop. So how come I can exit from that? Hold on. I'm pressing F5 as much as I can. I don't know if it's working. I want it to work. I don't want to have to restart. Is there anything else? Switch weapons, highlight objects, scroll camera, map is maybe check that. Okay, map's not working. It's a tech support stream now. Let's see. So C wasn't working, or quite like that. Select player character. Okay, maybe that will work. Okay, none of those keys seem to be working. Oof. You know, I really hope they add like a little button that you can just quick save no matter what. Well, everybody, we may have run into another tech issue. Oh man, it's a real fun game. I don't know why every time I stream it has the problems. It's got to be something with streaming. I imagine. Turn lock camera and select delete or follow cam. That's interesting. New button you learn every day. Well, guys, I think we're gonna have to. Hold on. I wonder if I can keep the stream going. Okay, hold on. I have a idea. So I don't want it to stop streaming. I think if I quit out, it'll stop streaming and it'll make it into 2 streams. I don't want that to happen. But I might have an idea. If I add another camera. No, it wouldn't work, would it? But could it work? Notepad, you're my friend. Can I switch from a notepad? Hold on. If this works, I'm a genius. If it doesn't work, I'm not a genius. Hold on, let me write something funny. Okay, now let's see if this dark magic or whatever this I'm about to perform with this will work. Okay, so instead of tactics, look at the notepad. Did it work? Did it work? Okay, now I don't know if you guys are still with me or not. I'm gonna assume you're still with me. So if not, I'm not a genius. But just in case, so I'm gonna switch. You guys might not see it. I don't know if you can see it or not. I think I think OBS is having trouble. From what it looks like, it's just showing a black screen, but it hasn't quit. So I'm gonna quit Stellar Tactics here. Close that window. It's still streaming. I think it's working. So, okay. So now let's get back in Stellar Tactics and see if we're left autosaved. This is definitely not how it's intended to work. But by golly, if it's not going to work... Hold on. Okay, so I want to now... Oh, hold on. Let me get into the game. Hopefully you guys are with me. You guys are being transported from one instance to the next instance. If this stays one stream, then I will feel like I'm a mad scientist. Okay, I don't know how sound's gonna work. I don't know how that's gonna work. I think you guys can still hear me, but I'll check on the stream after we get back in. So, most recent autosave. It's got to be this one. Right? Gotta be this one. Okay, so unfortunately it's going to be not quite up to where we were. Right? Oh, crew deck? Really? Are we not even into the vats? Are you behind the save? I can do the VATS fight again if we were just about to go down to the crew deck. I mean, I can do that. Okay, I'll bring you guys back in. Okay, you guys can see now. Hopefully. Okay, so I think it may have been right before we went down to the VATS. So let's switch back to Stellar Tactics here. Oh, I'm a genius, I think. Hold on. I don't know. Hold on. Let's check a few things. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Hopefully you guys can. First of all, let's check our log. Enter the VATS. Okay, so we're right at the part of enter the VATS, okay? So let me check if you guys can hear me. I'm gonna do a little quick sound test. So let me check if you guys can hear me. I'm gonna do a little quick sound test. Oh, it's working! Yeah. Okay, so we have conquered. Oh, it's working. Oh no, I hear myself again. Okay, hold on. So we have conquered the game bug. We have found a way of not having it destroy the stream. I'm absolutely elated at that. I mean, I guess you guys haven't seen. Okay, so if you saw, some of you may have seen 1.5, but you've probably not also seen 1.25. I didn't post that. Like, I didn't leave a VOD. I think I got rid of any like recording of that one, just because it was only a few minutes and then it cut, right? But we're not gonna get some of the same weapons. But you know what? You win some, you lose some, and at least it saves some of our progress. So we'll at least be able to get through the VATS at least. We don't have to redo everything. Ooh, beam rifle this time. You know what? That may even be better. You know, I'm gonna save, and we read these logs already. So let's save game as stream 7. Stream 7. There we go. Obviously not connecting with the number of streams we're actually on. Stream save 7. Okay, so now we know he's back there again. So we're gonna just make everyone reload real quick. Make sure everyone's got reloaded. And we're gonna do our same trick. And we're not too far back, so you know what? I'm happy. I think now I don't know if you hear the game sound. I think you guys are hearing the game sound all right. That's one thing I can't test super well. Okay, so let's give it a shot. So this is our rifle user. Go ahead, have them crouch there. I have you crouch back here. Gonna have Lincoln run up here. Gonna have her run up here. Oh. Then can go ahead and press the button. Ah, there we go. And we're back to, well, kind of back to where we were. I mean, we're back to the same room. Still have to do this fight again. Let's go ahead and read through the logs, though. We already know about this. You already read it. Oh, I forgot. I'm still have kind of bad accuracy from this distance. And do I want to just throw a grenade? I'll just shoot. I can still actually hit. I'll just save it for someone who can't actually hit. Alright. Could have actually hit. Never mind then.
No problem.
I'll move him one up. Just so that it's a little, buy my people a little bit extra room. You can still hit. Wow, we are doing terrible in the accuracy department this time. Like some pretty good shots. I mean, I get the 48% I missed, but like I missed a few. Okay, so they can't hit at all. So they're gonna be our grenade thrower. Come on, get some good damage out. Okay, awesome. You can't do anything, so you know what? Wait. Oh, no damage. Okay, good. So just absolutely beat him up. Mason, come on, give it to him. Beat the ever living daylight out of him. There we go. There we go. Oh, we have another shot. You know what? Just for fun, I'm gonna shoot for the head. And missed. Okay. We have some more people who can finish them off. Oh. There you go. Cool. Cool beans. Oh, we need to get stuff. I think we got some different stuff that time though. Alright, we're gonna want to save too. Hold on. Can I pick that up? No. For some reason I was wondering if I don't think I ever did check if I could or could not pick stuff up. Okay. Let's grab that. So we kind of know what's gonna happen, so we can kind of zoom through these a little bit. You know what? I'm not even that worried about. I think I'll be safe even if I do kind of just rush through it. Because I don't think there's enough in here to really kill us.
Time for some target practice.
Oh, I do have the long range person up front. That is regrettable. Whoop. Turn over this way. I don't know if it actually matters, but go ahead and defend yourself. Go ahead and defend yourself, and you want to run back. And then face this way, and then I might have them shoot at. Can't really hit them. Just crouch and defend, or I should just have them just wait. Oh, and a miss, and a defend. Our lucky day. Even better than last time. With even less prep. Ooh, hold on, let's turn around. We can get that 74. There we go. There we go. I can't really shoot that guy, so I guess all we can do is wait. Same here, just defend. Now I can shoot maybe with them. I can just go ahead, shoot. Might as well. I can shoot 2 bursts. Might hit something. There you go. I mean, it's kind of wasteful of ammo, but I'm not too worried about it. I mean, we have only one assault rifler. Oh, hit both. That's That's really lucky. You just defend. Oh, that's a terrible odd of shot. You defend. And you just fire at him. There you go. Cool beans. You know what? We should save as well. I'm going to save persistently now. My notepad trick might not save me in the future. So let's go ahead. Oh, well, not save over. Let's save in addition to. So stream 8. Oop, I did 9. Stream 8. Okay. Saved. Probably a bad idea to have the, we call it rifle person running first, but whatever. Okay, I think we're good. I don't think there's anybody in here worth noting. Oh, did we already get the stuff in that box? I'm not sure. We did not. Good to know. Alright, so again, I think it's probably safe again to just have us run kind of just whichever way we want. Why is the rifle person want to be up front now, though? Have him set as front person. As pointman. Oh, some kind of growth. Oh, that thing? That stuff? Yeah, it's some kind of growth for sure. Okay, so they're around the corner. Just go ahead and crouch, or actually move. We can move forward a little bit. Oh, okay, they're on both sides. Okay. Defend.
Let's do this.
Okay, rifle lady, you can stay where you are. I don't think you can actually shoot anybody yet, so you're gonna wait. Oop. Oh, I need to reload, darn it. It's not good. Let's just defend. Let's defend. But we're gonna get better accuracy if he tries to come up and just punch us anyway, so should be good. These two will both be accurate. Man, I think we're doing good on not getting hit just as much as we're doing bad at shooting. Okay, did 2 swings, but no ability to defend. Okay. Oh, where'd the mouse go? Hold on, it's a little dot. No, what happened? Did it actually glitch in combat too? Woo. Oh, it's loading. It's doing something. It's acting all weird. Is it having a hard time switching characters? Can we still load? Yes, we can. Awesome. Load, please, thank you. Please and thank you. We are not gonna let it mess up and screw up the stream again. No, never, like never more. That's not gonna be a thing. You know, we're not gonna let the bugs stop us. Oh, are we before some of the fights though? Hold on. I think we just cleared. We know that room's good. So let's go ahead and get this room all sorted. So we know there's gonna be 2. That'll be fine. Okay, we got. Oh, I wish these 2 would switch position. I wish I could kind of like if you ever played Divinity. Divinity games, you can kind of have that little, you can edit that little top thing there, but doesn't seem like we'll be able to. All right, so let's go ahead and just start opening fire. I think there's not enough to possibly kill us. Oh yeah, we need to reload. Good thing is we still have enough time to reload and shoot 2 shots.
Take him out.
How convenient. I don't know what exactly to recommend. Yeah, burst fire. And just shoot anyway? I mean, I guess I could do that. I mean, it's not close enough to stop their accuracy quite yet. And then maybe just have them run up. Yeah, that's a good idea here. Run up, crouch. There we go. They don't have enough damage output that they can really do anything to us. In the span of time that they would like to. I'm going to shoot through anyway. I know it's going to hit my teammate. What? I didn't hit him. I have it still on, right? Friendly fire's on. Maybe he's just so close that he can't get caught in it. Maybe he's crouching, it's just not visually showing it. I don't know. You really should have gotten shot in that. Okay, there we go. I'm not gonna complain though. And got to shoot through him and not hit my own guy. Oh, there's a box in here we can take. Paired memory core, okay. So, suffice it to say, I think the people in this particular vat are not in luck. That's all I gotta say. My guess. Oh, there's stuff in here we forgot. Okay, cool. Anything else? Oop, I am going way off the screen. No, I think that might be it. Well, I mean, other than going there. Did we get the box? This box again? I don't think we did. Let's reload everybody too. Or have everyone reload. Whoop. Oh, they're way down there this time though. And there's one that should be, hold on, that's that one, and there's another one further on this way. Okay, cool. SMG user, I'm gonna let you to run up here. Crouch. I still couldn't shoot from even that distance. Okay, so defend, just in case they run after you. I want you to run up here, crouch, defend. You to run here, crouch, defend, and you can pretty much shoot him with no error or with no negative. Come on, get that 59. Oh, 58's fine. Maybe not. Okay, let's continue. Got a few slaps in. I think we're okay with that. I think he's trying to cripple us because he's going for the arms. Cripple, there's cripple and hobble. Cripple means that pretty much everything's going to take double the AP to do. Hobble, I think, is movement related. Double everything AP to do. So, cripple's, to me, honestly, a lot of times worse because not being able to fight is oftentimes worse than not being able to move. Unless, there's definitely cases in which, you'd rather be able to move, but a lot of times I feel like that's the breakdown. Come on. Just have him defend. Okay. I shoot the other guy. Ooh, I actually have another shot in me. There we go. SMG, you're a little bit too far away to be useful. And that'll put you at 2 shots, so that's good. So we'll just do that. 50-50 is fine with me. Oh, they had one more. They could have crouched. Forgot about that. That won't matter. There we go. Cool. I really do hope all the bits and bugs with this game do get worked out. It seems like it mostly has been affecting me while I've been trying to stream, to be totally honest. Which is so weird because I had like no problems with it outside of that. At least now I can remember. I don't know if the game could even conflict with the streaming. Because all it is taking the image. I don't know. I don't know if that's even technically possible. Okay, is there any other notes we got that's new that doesn't count? Okay, no. Okay, we started an alarm for sure. Okay, hold on. Darn it. The systems controlling the cryo suspension of the sleepers have detected an anomaly and have triggered a sterilization protocol. Protocol that is considered the worst case scenario. There's nothing that can shut it down. Continue. I have new data related to Dr. Ramus' experiments. I spent some time analyzing the samples of the cryo suspension fluids along with the sample you collected. I fear the virus has propagated itself through the fluid distribution system. It could mean that the sleepers are infected, all of them. Yes, we see the evidence of growth in the chambers. Growth? You mean growth? What do you mean growth? Never mind. The scientist in me wants to know. However, this means nothing to us anymore. The protocol will separate the systems. Isolating sleepers that are not infected. The protocol is engaged, and we have very little time. What about Dr. Ramus? Yes, who knows where he is now? It doesn't matter. He will die along with the rest of us. Optimistic, I see. Okay. How about the protocol? Yes, well, the ship will begin ejecting vats. Each bay is self-contained other than the fluidic suspension systems. Those systems become self-replenishing. The end result is numerous self-contained vats flying uncontrolled toward our destination. Ultimately, this will hurtle past our destination without the help of the main engines to slow them down. There is a gravitational effect that will slow them down to a degree, but once the protocol engages, they will no longer be under controlled flight. The second stage of the protocol is complete sterilization of all life aboard the ship, other than those already in suspension. That means us. The triggers when systems. This triggers when systems analyze sensor data on deck and finds viral infections. The protocol only triggers if both living areas and bats exhibit phage infection. Can't we just re-enter our cryobays? I'm afraid not. All cryobays, including the base you're in, are locked and cannot be opened without damaging them. We have one last hope. What is that? Escape pods. If we can activate the emergency escape system on the bridge, we can escape in the pods. They have self-contained cryobays and an automated flight control system programmed to decelerate toward our destination. Beta Sirae. I'm going to try to find Roger. We'll both head to the escape pods on this deck. We have about 10 minutes before the ship's systems start ejecting vats. Following that, another 10 minutes to 15 minutes before life support systems start pumping the oxygen out of the atmosphere, and a little time after that. Get to the bridge, engage the emergency escape system, and get to an escape pod. There are 2 on the command deck. I doubt we'll speak again. Thank you for everything you've done. I'm sorry things turned out this way. I was too late. I should have kept closer tabs on the staff. Good luck and goodbye. Okay, goodbye. Alright, but that'll be a goodbye for us too. So thanks for watching the video. Hold on, let's make sure I save. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. But let's go stream 10. Nice round even 10. There we go. And we'll be back and we'll have the conclusion of this, at least the ship section of the game. There's a lot, this ship section of the game. There's a lot of cool stuff that's going to be coming up, including all kinds of skills we haven't had a chance to use. So thanks for watching. You guys have a good one. Bye.